In this video, we're going to take a look at how to invert a function that involves an algebraic fraction. So the steps are much the same as those for the linear functions. The first step is to replace f of x with y. So we get y is equal to 3x all over x plus 1. And then we're going to try and isolate x on its own. So get the function now, rearrange it in terms of x. So I'm going to multiply both sides by x plus 1 to undo or get rid of this divide by x plus 1. And that will make this side, y into x plus 1 is equal to 3x. And then I would multiply this out. So yx plus y is equal to 3x. And then I want to bring all of my x's to one side and all of the y's to the other. So I'm going to have yx, then I'm going to have minus 3x. So take away 3x from both sides, take away y from both sides. And here is where we need to be kind of clever with our algebra. So we want to get this in terms of x. And if you look at those two expressions here, we can see that they both have x in common as a common factor. So I can factorize out x, and I'm going to have y minus 3 is equal to minus y. Now what I can do is if I want to get rid of the multiply here, I can divide both sides by y minus 3. And then what we do is we swap the symbols. So y becomes x and x becomes y. So we're going to have y equals minus x all over x minus 3. And that's that for the first one. Now you can then replace your f of x or your y with your f inverse of x like that. The next one I have here, again, is another algebraic fraction. So we'll just get rid of the other calculations here so we can focus on the one. We'll move him down here. Again, the first thing, the same as before, is to replace f of x with the letter y. So we get y equals 1 all over x minus 2. Multiply up by that, and we're going to have x minus 2 by y and 1. Again, I would multiply it out in this scenario so that I get, well, you could multiply it out. You might end up undoing it, but it's okay, we can check this out. So yx minus 2y is equal to 1. Bring your 2y over to the other side, or better yet, add 2y to both sides. So add 2y to both sides, you're going to have 1 plus 2y, and then you want to get x on its own, so you're going to have x is equal to 1 plus 2y all over y, and then you're going to be able to swap the symbols with the x here, the y with the x, and then we're going to have y is equal to 1 plus 2x all over x, and then you can replace the y with your inverse function. And that's it. Algebraic fractions involved in functions and inverting them. Just take your time, get good at algebra and manipulations, and the rest is easy.